in this one. Terrific talent on both sides.
Here we go.
Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Paul. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. O'Neal inside. Defended by Crowder. Rejected by Booker. Takes a step back. Here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Paul's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Suns. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Conley into the lane. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Crowder from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Gobert finds Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Now here's Conley. Knocks it loose. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Paul kicks to Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And that one, good.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Paul. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Chris Paul. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Booker. No good with the layup. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the Jazz, another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. No one covered.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Jazz lead by...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kicks it to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Ayton against Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to Conley, and there's the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns leading. Ball for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Bogdanovich.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul with the 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
O'Neal against Bridges. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. And Crowder hangs it in.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Conley surveying the D. Driving inside. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from O'Neal.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Mitchell. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Gay. Here's Oni. Baseline try. Kept alive. Doesn't go for him. Booker outside. Down low. Here's Crowder. And the wide open shot from Paul. It's good from long range. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Ingles in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Booker the pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Rebound Utah. Here's Oni. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Inside. With one on the clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't...
The Jazz, 19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the 1. He kicks it to Whiteside. Gay outside. And he banks in the layup.
You can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. So the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And Utah the other way now. For the tie, Oni. Second chance shot. Now Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Misses from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Johnson kicks to Shamet. From the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. Passes it to Nader. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gay against Johnson. Gay kicks to Ingles. Shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Ingles has got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. For the lead, Ingles can't get it to go. Well, Phoenix shooting about 42% so far. McGee, the pass to Payne. To end the cold streak, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. Gay passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
On the wing, Johnson. McGee is screen on Gay. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Back to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And he makes all 3. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Whiteside, a screen on Booker. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And the layup is good. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Bridges. Paul for 3. They get it back. There's the triple. No good. Utah leading. The pass to Oni. The feed now to Whiteside. Shoots over Crowder. Whiteside, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Ayton finds Paul. It's good. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Here's Honey. Gay outside. Paul with the steal. Gay with the block.
Now using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Crowder from outside. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to permit that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Conley into the lane, kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul looking over the floor. Lets it go with the 3. Ayton finds Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Crowder. Out left to the wing. Pocket 6. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mitchell kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. Good on the shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Out to the right wing. Gobert the pass to Conley. And stolen by Booker. Lobs it up for Crowder. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. There's the lob to the hoop, and Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Conley. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:10 left in the game. Bogdanovic finds Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Puts it up from 17. That shot was off. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Ball outside. Booker looking around. And the lead is down inside single digits.
To be an all-star guard like Devin Booker, you might want to start hitting your share of triples.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. He kicks to Bogdanovic. This one for three. Bridges with the board. Now here's Paul. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
BA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
So the Nuggets with the tip. Murray against Paul. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Inside. 4 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Outside Murray. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 5 points. Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Gordon against Crowder. Outside Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
It's incredible. You hear the stories about Chris Paul and his leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise.
Paul hits them both. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Murray. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Paul.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Booker on the take. And here's Crowder from the arc. And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Give Gordon a chance to get out and run. Give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Now here's Crowder. Barton with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Bridges passes to Ayton. And here's Booker. Barton pulls it in. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. And learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Booker finds Ayton. Bridges down low. Porter's there. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray from outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Murray's got 15.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Booker. A minute 9 left to play in the first. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Gordon. The quick look, no good that time.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Pass to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Can they get it? And stolen by Jokic. Stolen by Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Gordon with a screen on Ayton. And here's Jokic outside. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Denver in command with a 13.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor, he rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Murray, no good. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jokic's shot is good.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Ayton, the screen on Murray. Pass to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. Paul with some nice D.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Denver has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Porter against Bridges. Pass to Jokic. The 3. Here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Booker. Who poked away. Three-pointer. Here's Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
2 minutes.
And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. Nice move. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Paul. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's got 7 points.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Murray against Paul. Launches a three. Murray, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Down low. Here's Jokic. The layup off target.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Jokic. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant, to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Barton outside. Spins. Pass to Jokic from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Here's Najee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
For 3, Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Morris against Paul. Morris outside. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And the deficit down inside single digits. Ayton's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Crowder left side. Outside call. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. It's rebounded by Najee. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Denver in the lead. Shot to end the cold streak.
They haven't been able to replicate their first half success shooting the ball, but overall, they're playing a solid game.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the inside, Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Third, 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up the 8-footer. The Nuggets need to get one up. From the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Minute 32 left in the third. Here he goes. Puts the move on. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Green. To win the drought. Up and in on the layup. Green's got his first points of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Bridges outside. Ball against Morris. Pass to Crowder. Now Booker. Crowder with a screen. Out to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over, and it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. .23 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's Murray finishing it off.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Booker, the pass to Paul. Crowder outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Porter with the steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
3-point field goal.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And he can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. Pass to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Ayton inside. Covered by Jokic. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Now Murray. On the take. Tipped. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Jokic. Paul with a steal. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Over to the left wing. Murray from outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Field goal.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Now here's Booker. And stolen by Murray. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
To the middle. Will it go? Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
From deep 3-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Paul. That three's off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
From deep, Jokic. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And here's Murray. Let's go with a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half a hundred.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Jamal Murray.
From a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Now here's Murray. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Booker. Crowder finds Booker. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A statement road victory.
I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. Here's Finney Smith. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Pulls up, high post. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Crowder. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Booker looking around. Ayton moves back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
When he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Bridges with the steal. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. Powell finds Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now here's Booker. Back to Crowder. Bridges left side. Drops in the tray.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Booker. The Mavericks making the shot. Kicks it to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Paul. Another shot puts the move on. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Paul passes to Bridges. He dishes it to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's Paul penetrating. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Porzingis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Bridges outside. Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Powell pulls it in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The tray. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Bridges. Outside Crowder. Pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Paul outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker on the money from 12 feet away. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 6. And we'll get...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, coming out of the...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Powell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass. Turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And the pass to Bridges. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 11.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Bridges against Doncic. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Powell. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes.
Porzingis high post. The feed to Doncic. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:43 left now here in the second.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Doncic against Bridges. And Doncic, here we go. And finished off by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Paul kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And he drives in. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Bounce pass from Bridges. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ayton. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Brunson. Here's Brown. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point. Through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Screen by Kleber. Clock at 6. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. Over Johnson. Brunson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. Dallas moving it around. Kleber with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shamet the pass to Payne. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Brunson kicks to Brown. Marjanovic with a screen for Brown. Right wing, down low. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns leading by 14. Payne. There's the pass to Nader. Back to Payne. Here's Nader. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shamet the pass to McGee. The layup off target.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brunson kicks to Brown. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brunson.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Payne passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Kleber from deep. The second chance effort, and it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bullock with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. To the left side wing. To the paint. Off target at the rim. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Nader kicks to Shamet. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Bullock passes to Marjanovic. Left side, Brown. Brunson finds Brown. Driving in. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Johnson. Kleber defending. Johnson, the pass to Nader. Back to Johnson. Inside, deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Remains Phoenix ball.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Shamet.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Brunson with it. Driving inside. And he slams it one-handed.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Payne, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kleber sets the screen for Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Payne. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. Got the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Crowder dishes to Paul. For the 3. Poked away. Kicks it out to Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Bridges. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker, right side. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Spins. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The dish to Crowder. That one misses. Mavericks trail by 13, and that's an intentional foul.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Doncic.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Crowder a screen on Hardaway. Booker dishes to Crowder. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic against Paul. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Porzingis kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Powell. And here is Doncic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Mavericks trail by 13. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Here's Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. Puts it up from 15. No good from Booker. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and it's Paul missing. So it's the Mavericks now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark. Outside Crowder. He dishes it to Paul. From deep three-point range. No good there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win.
heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Mitchell with room to shoot. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Paul. And it's good from the elbow.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Conley. Driving inside. Outside for Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Baseline try. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Booker. That's tipped. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Gobert. Crowder against Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. Now Conley lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jumps up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And he makes it on the layup.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots into contact.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Mitchell. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. And there's the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it. And the jam by Gobert. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Crowder. From deep. That shot off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 6.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
On the wing, Crowder. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Conley.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Bogdanovic. For 3, O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. From behind the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Here's Ayton. Crowder outside. Fires for 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Crowder. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Utah leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell up top. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Bridges. It's tipped. And they get it back. And there's the lob. That one no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The kick out to Conley. Here's the 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the night. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
B.A., I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty. Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Steps back. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nice crossover to get that one. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Utah. There's the drive. And Gobert with a block. And And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Booker. Spins to the rack. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
It's both from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Banked it in off the glass. Bogdanovic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. Right side, Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot by Conley. No good. It's tipped.
Jazz foul, Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Paul.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
It's good if it goes. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard. Now here's Clarkson. Back to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Called in by McGee.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And here's Payne outside. Doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. To the paint. Here's Gay. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
Both free throws good from Gay. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. It's Nader on the wing. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ingles. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Now here's Whiteside. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Payne with it. Now Whiteside defending. Stolen by Whiteside. Here we go. He goes up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Outside Payne. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Tipped. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good time.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
It's Johnson with a drive, and it's blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne drives. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Aiden, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Devin Booker in for Shaman. The kick out to Gay. And there's another one for the Jazz.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Paul, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Honey. The 3-ball. Crowder grabs the miss. Bridges with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Pass to Aiden. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. Clarkson for 3. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul with it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Clarkson against Booker. Gay outside. And they'll get another chance. Ingles finds Gay. Clarkson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game. And a deep 3 from Paul. Knocks it down from distance.
When he pulls up way outside, Chris Paul is a confident guy who measures his shots very well.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Jazz leading by 17. And
all right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Booker, the pass to Paul. From deep. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. Drops in the layup for two.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Outside Conley. Gets the three ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Crowder. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Ball against Conley. From downtown. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Little turnaround. And another basket for Phoenix.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges finds Ayton. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Conley with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Booker for 3. Up again. Here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. Launches it. Drains the triple.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Poke loose.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder. Misses off the right iron. Paul with it. From deep. Offline. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going.
and I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Jokic taking initiative on defense, showing he has those hands on that end of the floor as well.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Booker the pass to Paul. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Porter, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Some creativity from Porter that time, a guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Over Jokic. A nice shot by Booker.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Jokic with his screen on Booker. Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Kicks to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Bank shot, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Martin from outside. Offensive rebound. Jokic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Paul with the ball. And stolen by Barton. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Suns trail by 10. Pass to Bridges. Booker against Barton. Jokic with the steal. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Here's Murray. Fires the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Booker in the corner. To the middle. Ayton the pass to Booker. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
No good from Booker. Gordon outside. No good there. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Wide open look here for Murray. 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic outside. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside, Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Phoenix. Denver leading by 10.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Offline with his 3. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now is strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jokic with his screen on Paul. Passes it to Jokic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Paul outside. Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges finds Booker. Down low. Here's Crowder. And that one goes long. Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
2 minutes remaining in the
quarter, looking it over. Over Booker. The Nuggets with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Barton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA, where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Both free throws good from Barton. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition as we move to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Count it. Booker's got 8 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bridges finds Paul. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And here's Barton. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. And the basket is good. 6 points for him.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Paul against Murray. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by Jokic. Murray looking around. Porter, no luck. And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great... Thank you, David. And whoops. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
We got JaMychal Green. It's Najee in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
And here's Morris for 3. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Steps back. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Here's Ayton. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 9.
Ayton so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Up top, Morris, defended by Paul. And the rejection by Ayton. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Crowder.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Najee. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And there's the pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns trail by 6. Now Crowder. Back to Ayton. Paul outside. From the arc. Crowder kicks to Paul. Tries the spin move. Clock at 4 over Morris. That's tipped. Denver leading by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And Crowder comes it in.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And it's Ayton missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Astenaji lets the 3 fly, drills the 3-pointer. Naji's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Nuggets.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Booker looking around. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Green with the block. 1:09 left to play here in the 3rd.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first.
At the line for Denver.
And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porter with the steal. For 3, Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 9-point game. Trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 9 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Shot to stop the run. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Crowder. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Nuggets ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Will Barton.
Denver leading by 12. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good with the triple. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Things have been clicking offensively. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Murray outside. A pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Gordon's running. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 10. Paul for 3. Booker against Gordon. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Gordon. No good from Booker. Denver leading by 10. Gordon kicks to Murray. Unloads from 13. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And here is Bridges. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Booker in the corner. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Count that one.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Deep 2 from Murray. And the shot no good, a bit short. The drive by Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's 10 points for Devin Booker.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Murray. Good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. From downtown. Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Denver now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Murray, no good. Paul, no one around him. No good on the 3. Jokic with it. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Crowder grabs the miss. Ayton into the lane. Booker for 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Doncic on the wing. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Crowder with it. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Bridges, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Dallas with possession. Powell outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Good things just happen when Chris Paul's on the court. Leadership, talent, savvy, awareness. I mean, whether he's dropping dimes or knocking down jumpers, he's productive.
Doncic's shot is good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
And the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Doncic with the 10-footer, and he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 5.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Hardaway. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective.
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Crowder outside. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Ayton. Again, the Suns good for 2.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder outside.
Phoenix foul. Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Doncic against Bridges. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks NBA.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Ayton with the stuff.
Chris seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Doncic outside, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And the Mavericks, another three!
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And Booker, here we go. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Powell, covered by Crowder. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Paul passes to Ayton. Powell with a steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Oh, they get a hand on it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Bridges with it. Now Doncic defending. Paul against Porzingis. The shot. Paul, shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Finney Smith. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And that one misses. The Suns trailing. For 3, Booker. Doncic pulls down the board. Now here's Finney Smith. 7 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. To the middle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Booker finds Bridges to the paint, and stolen by Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Ayton. He has 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Paul into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
Paul's quickness on the drive too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic left side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Hardaway against Booker. Back to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker, good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Unforced turnovers. He'll drive your coach insane.
To the inside. And a missed layup. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Payne.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Kleber with a screen. Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Back to Brown. Here's Bullock. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Pass to Nader. There's the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brunson passes to Brown. Sinks the tray. Brown's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Johnson. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Brunson against Payne. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. It's a one-on-one situation. And McGee with the stuff.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Kleber. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Kleber's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player there. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And 2 national titles in Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
The Mavericks leading. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Payne against Brunson. Pass to Shaman. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Outside, Brown. Outside, Brunson. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. An easy 2 on the layup. Shamet's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Payne against Brunson. Pass to Kleber. Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give him the lead.
Cameron Johnson, 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Doncic. No good that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Hardaway against Booker. Pass to Doncic. Driving to the basket. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Kept alive. Bridges. Now Booker. Another shot. Howe with a steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Booker attacking. Launches a 3. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Inside. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Here's Paul. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul. Suns timeout. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Doncic outside. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
It's Booker on the wing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And here's Doncic to tie it up. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Paul passes to Booker. To the paint. Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Doncic finds Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. Shot blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And they doubled up Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are are something they have to be proud of.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell outside. Pass to Doncic. And here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a three. Oh, deflected. Finney-Smith's shot is off. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Bridges passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 24 seconds left in the game. Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker. Offensive board. Crowder.
Phoenix. It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Finney-Smith with it. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalties just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over.
A technical foul has been called on the Suns. Shooting the technical free throw, Chris.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. Yeah!
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Puts one up from 19. The ball's knocked loose. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. To take the lead. And Paul puts it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. Paul with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime. Here's Doncic. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. The Suns leading. Inside. Powell with a steal. Bridges against Doncic. On the take. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from Doncic.
What a moment in this one. Ties it up while getting fouled. Then takes the lead at the line.
Outside Booker. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. From deep, here's Doncic. And It's Phoenix with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. No luck on that one. Good D by Porzingis. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And here are the Suns now. They lead by 1. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Phoenix calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 32 seconds left in the OT period. Right side Booker.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Booker. Clock is at 3. Doncic against Booker.
Count it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Paul passes to Booker.
Oh, he got it! He got it! There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
And here's Doncic outside. This is the trade. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but it's